Powerful resources, food, medicine, and hyperfuel!
Come on, let's kickstart this anthology franchise. We need one more good oh, nope, whoops.
Already a beautiful shot.
There are some really good shots in this movie.
I love the environment that the world is in. It feels like Star Wars 30 years prior to Star Wars.
Hey, it's the lucky dice.
They mattered.
Yeah. You'd think if they're this big important thing to Han, he'd reference them at least once.
Hey, hands off.
Shut the fuck up, Ian.
Listen, your wife is an actress. She has to do other work.
Yeah, I know.
It's how she puts the bread on the table for her and not you because you're not married to Emilia Clarke.
Not
So
yet.
stop saying it.
Hun, this...
Is it Han or Hun?
Didn't you hear Lando in this movie?
It's definitely Han.
They're so in love they kissed a second time.
Oh, do we not have oh, fuck. No subs for us.
And my collection.
They kept that too, but we learned a very valuable lesson. We cannot trust those guys.
I enjoy Alden Egg.
I do too. I think he's doing his own pre-Harrison Ford solo.
I think he did a good job in this movie.
He's fine.
This is a thermal detonator.
That's a rock.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
This is, like, stupid even by Han standards. It's a lot of direct sunlight.
It was dark when they went in there.
I can't be touched by the sun. Let me have my evil lair on the ground floor. What about the windows? Paint them black.
I'm gonna be a pilot.
Best in the galaxy. I have that Lego set.
Hot take, Ron Howard is a great choice to make this movie.
I'm gonna be the pilot. Best in the galaxy.
Also Han.
What's your name? Ian. What's your people's name? I don't know, but I'm pretty chill.
No.
Ian Mello.
What's your name?
Jake.
What's your people's name?
I don't know, but I'm pretty good at photography.
Jake Chimera. Oh, that's right. Woody Harrelson dual wields in this movie. This movie just went up a point.
The last two movies had people with Venom in them.
So, Chewbacca eats people?
He rips people's arms off in the original trilogy.
Chewbacca's a beast.
You tired, you mangy Kashyyykian moof milker?
That's the Wookiee equivalent of the N-word.
See, but like the music in the background for this, it's nice. This is Star Wars music, unlike the last one.
You will never have a deeper sleep than curled up in a Wookiee's lap.
That's just a weird thing to say, John.
It's also exactly what pushes him over the edge to let him in.
I want to sleep with the Wookiee.
That's 100% what's happening. Oh man, I wasn't gonna take him, but now that you've said that.
Apparently this tiny-ass ship has a shower.
Yeah! This is the start of a bad porn.
That's Wookiee for bend over.
I have great instincts about these guys.
You're like 2 feet away from them.
Don't you betray them later on in the movie?
Show me how to do that.
I want to dual wield.
It takes like 2 minutes to learn. It's not impressive.
Buy your own ship.
Best part. Fucking explains the stupid scope he never uses. The one part of Han Solo I wanted explanation for.
Batman.
No, it's na Solo Star Wars story.
Blow us all straight to hell!
Hell apparently exists in Star Wars.
Oh shit. So are there religions that aren't the Force?
Thinking about opening a cantina somewhere warm, but not too warm, you know?
Maybe Mos Eisley, Tatooine. So they're on speeder bikes, and they're trying to steal hyperspace fuel. And we never see them with an actual ship. So that means all of this takes place on the same planet.
Wait, the whole movie takes place on one planet?
They go to a different planet and come back to this exact planet.
You gotta uncouple this one on your own!
You gotta yeet me onto the ship!
Yeet, what does that word mean? I only know what hell means.
Last year,
This movie
dude.
came out last year?
May.
Roughly
May
a
of
year
last
ago.
year. Remember, because it was getting double teamed at the box office by Deadpool 2 and Infinity War.
That's true.
I'm gonna be a pilot. Best in the galaxy.
Also, Han.
Crashes everything he rides.
You weren't lying, kid. You're a hell of a pilot.
All he's done is fly straight! You're one hell of a pilot. You haven't crashed yet.
This is a bullshit design for a train.
It's not that it's not engaging, it's just not Star Wars. Like, I feel like this is just a regular train hijacking.
I agree.
It doesn't feel as whimsical as the other ones, though. I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Like,
It's
this
all
isn't-
so flat.
Actually, both the anthologies are just pretty flat and non-whimsical.
The last one didn't feel like a Star Wars movie. Then you have the music. This one at least has the music.
That was a cool shot. Should have lasted longer.
And then
Also, how the fuck does Chewbacca not fall off?
Release your cables or die!
Why not fly the opposite direction?
Hot take, Memphis Nest is fucking awful.
Deadass could have turned around at least and tried.
You're a hell of a pilot, kid.
Also, Han.
Blows up a mountain. He's done nothing but be a hell of a pilot kid so far.
Hey, I'm sorry I killed your wife.
Fuck.
Maybe I can find some way to make it up to him.
I'm gonna suck on Dryden Voss's Dryden Dock.
Dryden Voss is waiting for us for Fort Ipso?
Nearby.
Why is Voss nearby?
There's coaxium here.
It was on the train design that was not ergonomic or safe in any way. Wow, he's so...
That's like a sword. It's as thin as a sword.
Woody Harrelson keeps doing these amazing regular tricks that are easy to learn in like no time at all.
Han's just over there like, are you a wizard? What is the point of the mic in front of her
If
if that thing is a mic?
Oh, it's Dryden Voss. Now, you know he's intimidating because he kills people.
It's good to see Paul Bettany in more dynamic roles.
QI''RA?
Kyra.
That's Kyra.
She pronounces it Kita.
Well, I
She
can
okay?
pronounce my name Guacamole. It doesn't make it not Jake. I love how Darth Maul is so into marketing his logo that he makes necklaces out of it for all of his henchmen to wear.
In a couple years, you'll be sanded down by time into Harrison Ford. It's okay.
What do you mean sanded down? Harrison Ford's an attractive dude.
I meant, like, Alden Aldrich has a wide face.
You're right. You meant literally sanded down.
Yes, I meant...
Okay.
So Han Solo in this series is more chiseled young, less chiseled in the original, and then the most chiseled physically in Force Awakens. There's like an arc.
It's like a reverse arc.
It's a chiseled parabola.
Welcome.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. I want to be a pilot.
Best in the galaxy.
He's a pretty shit pilot.
We saw that ship. He crashed it.
He has
for
done
no
nothing
reason.
but be a terrible
It wasn't
pilot.
that damaged. It had landing gear.
This nest has been a constant irritation forever. It's one you should have anticipated.
Why don't you try robbing a different planet?
Listen, if you fuck this job up, then Count Dooku's gonna stab you with his beard, just like he did to me.
Dragged it all over my face, up and down, like a weed whacker.
He doesn't use his lightsaber anymore, he just fucking heads you.
Make this right. There is no making this right.
There's only the cowbell!
100 kgrams of refined coaxium.
K-grams, not kilograms, K-grams.
Well, because kilo is a land Earth term. and
So
we
they
wanna-
changed it by shortening.
Nobody's gonna know we're working for you.
Nobody's gonna know you're working for me. I'm gonna send Kira with you.
With her necklace that has the Crimson Dawn logo on it, son of a bitch!
Well, that is good news because you're going with him.
Take all of your Crimson Dawn memorabilia with you.
I
Your
don't
sticker,
understand what
your baseball hat. She also has a Crimson Dawn branding on her wrist.
He's attractive, too.
He's the second most attractive person in this movie behind Chewbacca.
Everything you've heard about me is true.
I heard you a small dick. You
I
fucking
heard you fuck goats.
I heard you're a bitch.
What's your name? Lando. What's your people's name? I don't know, but could you just slam your face on the keyboard?
Calrissian.
I think Rogue One is better critically, but I think I enjoy Solo more.
I
Same.
don't know if I can say that.
Bantha crap.
You! You!
I like chocolate milk.
Oh boy, the worst part of the movie.
I find her hilarious. It's a very sexist thing of me to say because I'm laughing at the person who wants equal rights.
I think she is a heavy-handed pandering metaphor.
I like.
I think her character is very confusing.
I like her interactions with Lando, but as a whole, I'm not a big fan.
I don't like any of it, and the scene where she says equal rights, which is a political term from Earth, pisses me off. She might as well have just said Watergate scandal.
What do you know about Watergate?
Richard Nixon built Watergate so that way he could sneak his dogs into the Oval Office, but then they all found out about it, and then Tom Brady exploded his football or some shit.
He calls Han.
Han.
He also calls it the Falcon.
I love how if you were to listen to all three of our anthology reviews in a row, you get progressively more sick as time goes on. All right, so
This is a great scene.
Listen, hold on. I'm a bitch for chess scenes. Chess scenes are the best shit in the world. What is this?
It's Star Wars chess.
Is there a way to play it? Or is it just nonsense?
Yes, there is a
visually?
way to play it.
So in episode 8, when he's like, hey Leia, here's something to remember Han by, it's dice that he was trading off with Kira, his ex, in this movie?
Yeah.
Here, remember your wonderful guy by...
It's literally
some
the
dice within
same
his
bullshit that Charles Xavier pulled in X-Men First Class where he gave the same speech to chicks at Oxford.
Yeah, mutation is a common
Mutation.
form
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
he's-
Dryden Voss's now.
Yeah, well, technically it's Darth Maul's.
Down with OPP?
The makings of a solid crew. But it does not work with Kira.
No girls allowed. This is a sausage-only federation.
Assume everyone will betray you and you will never be disappointed.
Also good foreshadowing, now that we've seen the movie.
But why would he tell him that if that is his plan to betray him?
Unclear. Most of this movie, unclear.
There's so many plot holes in this. I really need a movie before this, like decades before, that explains all the little details we haven't filled in.
Maybe it can be the opening paragraph gets a movie.
Yeah, like A Lawless Time, a Star Wars story.
Do you
or
think-
Coaxium, a Star Wars
Do
story?
you think it will make more or less than its budget?
$7.
But it's okay, guys. It's a good thing Disney has all this property because Disney knows how to make good movies.
Since they've been abusing their power, they now have even more power.
Disney
like exponentially more.
Yeah, that's how abuse of power works.
Disney knows how to make good movies. 2019's Aladdin.
Oh, have you forgotten the Nut Yeet?
The Federation of Trade Route Allocate.
I'm not from Crimson Dawn, the thing that I'm not from. Please do not believe me, I'm not from Crimson Dawn.
I love Donald Glover in every movie I've seen him in, I think.
Especially Magic Mike XXL, that might be my favorite. Second favorite, this is probably my favorite.
This is definitely my favorite. In Robot Chicken Star Wars, he plays a character. Guess which character it is?
Lando.
Mace Windu!
Oh my god.
Wow, he just needs to play Finn in something and he'll be every black guy in Star Wars.
I'm in.
I'm in. Wait, I didn't notice that.
How else would we know she's in? Oh, that was a Twi'lek. Good job,
Yeah.
movie. I will give this movie praise. They put more Twi'leks in it than the last 3 movies combined. The second most populous race in Star Wars after humans. Anytime that I see an action scene where the main hero kicks another dude in the balls, I'm like, you're smart. You're going for the easy win.
The Calrissian Chronicles, Chapter 5.
This is exactly something that Lando would do, though.
Yes, that's why I
They're
love it.
so in character with everything.
Donald Glover was literal perfect casting.
Even this fight doesn't feel like a Star Wars fight. Like, I don't hate it, it's just not...
It's pretty boring.
This is a weird sequence coming up. She is hurt, so he goes to save her, and it's an endless chain of people from the crew
I
saving
know,
each
I
person.
remember watching this in theaters and just rolling my eyes.
Every single time it happens. So Lando's second. Oh no, he's hurt. I gotta go after him.
And then Han gets shot in the chest.
Oh, Chewie sees him. Does he go in? Yes? Yeah, okay, so Chewie's fourth if he goes in to save Han.
And Lando, and
the robot.
And L3.
LG-13.
Without a weapon, might I add.
Waiting for Chewbacca to get shot, and then Woody Harrelson can be like, oh, Chewbacca, and then he go in to save him.
Oh, there's Kira. I knew she did something.
Best pilot in the galaxy.
I never realized how bad of a pilot he was until rewatching this movie. And he's going to fly and pull off this impossible run.
Yeah, there's no setup that he's a good pilot.
He's only fucked up.
He does dick all. The one ship he had, he crashed off screen.
I'd argue if he were a good pilot at all, he would not be in any kind of shit that he's currently in.
The music makes me supposed to care, but I really don't.
Oh, it's a great shot.
Dude, there are some really good shots in this movie.
It's an Imperial blockade. What's it doing here?
One ship, a blockade.
You see how big that ship is, Mud? A blockade.
No way they're gonna waste a TIE fighter chasing down a little rinky-dink freighter.
Right, they're gonna waste 3, 4, 5, 6.
Jesus Christ.
Into the maelstrom.
It's a maelstrom, not a maelstrom. Why does he pronounce every word wrong?
Lando just doesn't know words.
Hey, look, it's in character.
Theoretically.
You mean theoretically?
Rhetorically.
You mean thesaurically?
It's a thesaurus.
When I tell you, flood the intake and sweep to the bylab.
I'm gonna blow the ship up. Let's do this.
She's interfacing.
Entire ship shuts down.
Equal rights. I'm not moving till I get them.
All ships should be liberated.
Oh shit, it's Godzilla.
So, black hole, but not really?
Discount black hole so it's not bullshit when they escape it. That should have broken the ship in half. So this is the equivalent of L3 doing heroin. Oh, I love the opening to X-Men.
I hate you. Oh no.
That actually got me to laugh in the theater.
Fucking brilliant.
It's beautiful. So I was driving home from seeing this movie with my friend Zach. He asked me, what did you think of the mall scene? And I said, I think it was only in there to get people who really enjoyed the prequels to go see the movie, because otherwise they didn't really have any motivation to. And then Zach said, do you think that worked? And I looked at him and I went, well, we went and saw it.
Well, let me ask you guys a question. How is that Darth Maul scene any different than the Thanos post-credit scene in Avengers? And I think I defended a little stronger if it actually did set up something that did happen, but it set up nothing. Because
Set up
nothing
the next movie, Jake. What are you talking about?
Yep, the one that never is going to exist now.
Lando leaves for no reason, even though he just said he'd be waiting for his share.
Galaxy.
I took off my Crimson Dawn pendant after that guilt speech.
Yeah. I can't even wear the baseball cap anymore.
You want this pamphlet? I don't need it anymore. Use this Kindle.
I'm gonna take the magnet off my fridge. I got a sticker on my car. I gotta get rid of that.
A bumper sticker.
It's right next to my I Love Mall, and this is my family sticker.
It's stick figures, but it's just
Exactly.
Darth Maul with the robot legs.
And then 3 dragons.
You're a good kid, Han. Really hell of a pilot.
This movie,
Oh,
but
boy.
instead of Alden, it's old Harrison Ford pretending to be young.
Through sheer force of will and anger.
That's what fans would have rather
Yeah,
seen.
Dude, deadass, no makeup, no CG. Old ass Harrison being like, oh, I'm young Han
I'm gonna be a pilot.
I'm the best in the galaxy.
Color clawfish, anyone?
No, thank
Huh?
you.
Thank you.
No? You sure? No? That's
Are you
raw
sure?
egg.
It's just Jello and an egg.
So you got me the Mind Stone.
Kira, where the fuck is your Crimson Dawn pendant and flyers and brochures?
Clever.
Clever, you managed to cut a hole out for the gun. Scope and all.
Why did you use a ranged weapon at point blank when you could walk across the room?
It's okay, I got my gun.
I just realized this is just a way less good version of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Go, I'm right behind you.
Okay, but like, even a dumbass like Han can realize that she's lying to him, right?
Yes.
No.
Nope,
No.
not at all.
Because he's too in love.
Time to make a cameo.
I think I'd be just as
What
dumb.
is the rack focus for? Why is his hand white?
It's like Vision. You die and you go perfectly gray.
Then when Paul Bettany dies, he's gonna turn gray.
I would be just as dumb, probably. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, if you were with Emilia Clarke, hee-hoo.
Fuck, I'm so happy. I have a little tinge of disappointment that this is never gonna come out in theaters, but I'm so fucking happy that this is another movie except Phantom Menace where he's in.
And he has the same lightsaber he does in the Rebels TV show. Me happy.
On top of that, I loved his character design in Phantom Menace. I love it even more in
I love
this.
the robot legs. Yeah,
Robot
they look really
legs,
nice.
added garb with the horns are more prominent. Holy
He doesn't
shit.
just look like warm Night King.
He looks so fucking good. He acts so fucking good. He is perfect. And they're never gonna use him again.
Kira, kill him.
Adrenaline Venom.
Go get him, Venom.
Venom. They ain't gonna know what hit him, Han.
Wraps up what I guess you could call Han's character arc if he learns that he shouldn't trust as many people as he does.
Exactly.
So he just kind of trusts everyone he meets immediately.
This and when Kira flies away are what really
that
gets
really
it for him.
hammers it home.
Yep.
And then he decides to fuck over Lando.
If there was ever a part 2, he'd be a different character, and I think that's a really good thing.
Yep.
Just make one more. Make it Obi-Wan one with Darth Maul in it. That's
But
it.
we already know how Obi-Wan Maul dies. That's canon.
Uh,
The fight at the end of Rebels, that's canon.
Even if they want to reshoot it, I want to see it in live action with Ray Park.
I would like an Obi-Wan Grievous story, too, actually.
Watch the Clone Wars TV show. There's some really good episodes where Obi-Wan's just hell-bent on finding Grievous.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to see this bullshit in kids' animated shows. I want to see it on screen like Star Wars should be. God damn it. I'm so mad. They tease something that's never going to happen, and I'm pissed.
Do you guys think his belt's for pills?
No, it's
those look like
snacks
pill
and
bottles.
ammunition. I've Googled
Looks like
it.
he's got fucking oregano.
A rebellion.
We're calling it a resistance. You should call it a rebellion. Oh, that's better.
All we ended up with was that. Figure it's worth about 10,000, maybe enough for a decent buy-in.
Inflation moves fast in Star Wars. The beginning
It's
of the
only
movie
been
was
3
worth
years.
$800. I love this scene because Han's telling him, "Yeah, I sabotaged you," but Lando can't say shit because then he admits that he was cheating.
Exactly, and that's why I
That
fucking
is
love
perfect.
it. It fits so well.
When have I ever steered you wrong?
You've done one correct thing ever in a ship. Alright, out of 10.
Like a 7. Movie's really good.
Yeah, it's between a 7 and 8. I think I
Yeah.
might have to just...
It actually might be better than I gave it a 7 when we first watched it. It's actually better. I'm not sure yet. I think I'm gonna go 7 right now.
I'm gonna go 7. I think what's holding me back from the 8 is annoying things like that robot. But other than that, it's really well done.
I really find the first act to be extremely messy. Some of the characters can be very internally inconsistent. That being said, I think Alden did a great job as Han. Childish Gambino did a great job as Lando. I'm gonna give it a 6.
That's
Fair.
higher than I thought you would give it.
Alright.
Again, I've said it a million times. I think Solo is fine. I don't hate it, but I
So-
don't think it's good.
So what do we think of the anthology trilogy, which comprises the Clone Wars, are just unrelated to the other two?
I think they get progressively better.
I don't know if I agree with that.
I don't think I agree with that either.
I think we all agree that the last two are
I think-
dwarfing the Clone Wars anime.
Yeah, I think it gets exponentially better 1 to 2,
Exactly.
and then only dips a little bit in quality into the third one.
No, I think it goes from a 0 because Clone Wars is a hot fresh 0.
Yeah, it is.
Honestly, a really fucking major bit bummed that there's no more anthology. Not just because I'm Darth Maul trash, but like the fact, like I want more of these universe movies.
I want more universe movies, but not all related to the Skywalkers though.
But that's what all the Star Wars movies are.
But they shouldn't be.